Hey everybody. So a while ago on the Drunkborne stream, I promised that I would rank every single piece of Star Wars media, and I kind of did it drunkenly, but now I've got an actual tier list and we're going to go through it and we're going to see how I feel about it. I've got things laid out roughly in order if they came out. I also have some stuff I refuse to rank. I'm just not going to do it. I have seen at least an episode of all of these things if I have not seen them multiple times. So let's go through it. A New Hope is C tier, is going to be top of C tier. Everything that is above this has to break past A New Hope. I think A New Hope is like the like bottom of C, top of, or I'm sorry, vice versa, bottom of B, top of C area. You have to get past A New Hope to be worthy of the higher tiers, okay? Empire does break that bar. I think Empire is A tier. I like Empire a lot. It's a lot better than A New Hope, for sure. It just improves on it in like every single way. Jedi, I think, is even better than Empire. I think this is like a hot take for a lot of people, but I really like Jedi. I think Jedi's very good. So I'm going to rate it higher than Empire. Next up is the Star Wars Christmas special. This sucks. I've seen the entire thing. It's terrible. It's not the worst thing that Star Wars has ever made, but it's pretty bad. Ewoks Battle for Endor is at least better than the Star Wars Christmas special. All right. Maybe getting into my most controversial take. I kind of like Phantom Menace. I think Phantom Menace is pretty okay. I don't like it more than A New Hope, but I will put it in C tier right next to it. Attack of the Clones sucks. We'll put it in D tier for now. It might get bumped down. Attack of the Clones is pretty bad. Star Wars Clone Wars, I think, is our first B tier. Clone Wars is great when you watch like an episode, but binge watching it, I think that it's just all action all the time. And that's the thing I should be like fine with, right? I should, like, I'm an anime fan. I should like this, but it doesn't have any like downtime in it. The animation's still fantastic. Every fight is beautifully choreographed. The music is great. I really like it. This is where it goes. Revenge of the Sith, I want to put in A tier. It's not better than Empire, but if you've ever read the Revenge of the Sith novelization by by the Dungeons and Dragons writer, is it R.A. Salvatore? I think it's R.A. Salvatore. Hold on, open a new tab. Who wrote this? Oh no, it's Matthew Stover. Oh man. Now I feel bad. Anyway, I read this a lot as a kid, and I think it's clouded my memories of the actual movie, as have the memes, unfortunately, or fortunately. It's made it a lot better in my head. But the novelization is very good, and I recommend it to anybody that has not read it. Next up is Star Wars The Clone Wars. Star Wars The Clone Wars has a lot of really good stuff and a lot of stuff that kind of sucks. Like the droid arc is really bad. It's gonna go higher B tier. I like it more than Clone Wars, but like there is stuff that drags it down. If it was like, oh wait, no, this is the Clone Wars movie. Never mind. This sucks. It's worse than Attack of the Clones. This is the movie. The show, on the other hand, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, the series, goes here. The movie sucks. It's real bad. That's one of the like things that like brings it down. I don't like Rebels as much as I like A New Hope. Rebels is fine, especially in the later seasons. I think Rebels really like finds itself. But Clone Wars had to die so Rebels could live. So I have to hate it a little bit for that. Eventually, we did get the final season of Clone Wars, but even then, it didn't do everything they wanted it to do. The Force Awakens. Is it better than Attack of the Clones? I think it is. I think it is better than Attack of the Clones. I don't think it's better than Phantom Menace. Rogue One, on the other hand, I really like. I really like Rogue One. I think Rogue One is very good. Like, I don't even just like it for like memes and humor factor the way that I like Revenge of the Sith. Do I like it more than Empire? It ends on more of a bummer than Empire's ends on. It's got a cooler Vader scene than Luke, I am your father. Like, Vader hallway scene is very good, but also the rest of the movie's good. I know a lot of people focus on Vader hallway. I think I like it more than Empire. Connor's gonna kill me for that, but I think I like it more than Empire. And you know what? The Last Jedi was fine. It was fine. Casino Planet does suck though. Casino Planet sucks. Casino Planet's really annoying, and it does drag. It's very long. It's a long movie. But the stuff in it that I really like. I wish Flynn died. Is his name Flynn? Or is it Finn? It's Finn. I wish Finn died. It set himself up to die, and then like Rose saved him. I kind of hated that. But like I like Luke's arc in this. I know a lot of people hate Luke in this movie. Like, that's not Luke Skywalker. I kind of like him. I like that he doesn't fight to win. Like, he uses like weird esoteric Jedi magic, and I like that. That's more what I like out of the Force than what we usually get. So yeah, it goes about there. Solo. This is another controversial take. I like Solo. I like Solo more than I like A New Hope. I think this is a fine Indiana Jones movie. You guys are all just haters. Solo is like pretty good. Star Wars Resistance is shit though. Is it worse than the Clone Wars movie? I think it is. I could finish the Clone Wars movie. I could not finish Star Wars Resistance. I was like bullied into watching this by one of my friends in college. Oh wait, no, you guys know this person. I was bullied into watching this by a friend of the channel, HJJ. And Andrew HJJ. He made me watch this. And this show sucks. It's so bad. The Mandalorian. I really like the first season of The Mandalorian. I think it starts to drag in season 2, and I think it takes a steep drop off in season 3. But the first season is very good. How much do I like them? Oh, I definitely like it more than The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi and Rebels. Do I like it more than A New Hope? I definitely like the first season more than A New Hope. Do I like it as a whole more than A New Hope? Probably not. I'd rather watch A New Hope than I'd watch all of The Mandalorian. I think. That's tough though. I think it's really season 3 that I hate. Because like the story ended in season 2. Like, they didn't need more. That was the ending. Like, it had a perfectly fine ending, and they brought it back for more stuff, and I kind of hate that. Rise of Skywalker. I've told this story on stream before, but I fell asleep in the theater watching Rise of Skywalker. I've never seen it since I went to it on opening night. I went to go see it, and I fell asleep in the theater. This movie is so boring. It's so long, and I do not like it. I have not seen the ending of this movie, so it might redeem itself in the last like hour. The last thing I saw is when Chewbacca died, and I've been told by many, many people that he does not actually die in the movie, that it's like a fake out death. But you know what? That's even worse. It is better than Battle for Endor, though. Yeah, it goes right there. Bad Batch. I've seen the first season of Bad Batch. I was not interested enough to watch the second season. But it is definitely better than Attack of the Clones. Do I like it more than Rebels? I finished Rebels. I didn't finish Bad Batch, so that's impossible. Like, yeah, that has to be right. Star Wars Visions bangs so hard. Star Wars Visions is so good. And they're like all one-off little things. It's basically just Clone Wars, but like with different animation style and like little non-canon Star Wars stories. It doesn't ruin anything by it existing, and the stuff that does exist, I think most of it is very good. There's some episodes I think are weaker, but like all of the Trigger episodes are really good. The Madhouse episode's great. Do I like it more than Solo? I like it more than Solo. Book of Boba Fett sucks. It sucks real bad. I hated every second of watching this show. More than Attack of the Clones. I hated it more than Attack of the Clones. Kenobi's a great show if you cut out the entire middle. If Kenobi was a movie, it would be like S tier. Like, Ewan McGregor does so great in the role. I even like the kid they have playing Leia. I love the fight with Vader. I even like the stuff with the Inquisitor that's hunting him down. It's long. It's too long. It should have been a movie. And because of that, do I like it for what it could be? Like, do I like it for like a fan edit of the movie that it, like a movie version, like a fan edit that exists out there that makes it perfect? Probably. Do I like it more than Mandalorian? Yeah, I like it more than Mandalorian. That's where Kenobi belongs. Andor. I've been saving S tier for Andor. Andor's a fantastic show. This is the second piece of Star Wars media I've fallen asleep during while watching. I guess that's not 100% true. I also fell asleep during watching A New Hope when I was 4 years old. The first time I saw it. So I have a history of falling asleep at Star Wars things. Andor, the first episode, I think is rough. I was really bored watching it. I did not care for it. But one week I got sick and I just binged it after it was all out, and it was fantastic. Andor belongs in S tier. Andor is probably the best piece of Star Wars media we've ever gotten. Not only is Andor like a good Star Wars show, Andor is like a good show on its own merits, which is incredibly impressive. So yeah, that's Andor. Tales of the Jedi. It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Same thing with Tales of the Empire. Actually, I think I like Tales of the Empire more than I like Tales of the Jedi. This had Count Dooku in it. Yeah, that's right. I like Jedi more. Ahsoka. I watched one episode of Ahsoka so I could do this list. It's whatever. It's fine. It doesn't like butcher her character. I think she's more boring in it. From the one episode of Ahsoka I watched. Yeah, it's down here. It's better than Attack of the Clones. That's for sure. And I also watched one episode of The Acolyte to do this, which goes there. So here you go. From a barely a Star Wars fan, here is my definitive Star Wars list. Should I pull A New Hope up? A New Hope doesn't feel like it belongs down here with all the garbage. I feel like bottom of B. Okay, here we go. Definitive Star Wars list. I have seen all of these things. I'm not going to watch any of this stuff down here, so don't even ask about it. Like Star Wars Force of Destiny, Young Jedis, don't care about it. Ewoks, don't care. Droids. I've actually seen droids a little bit, so I will put it on there. There we go. Andor S tier. Christmas special, F tier. I feel like this is pretty standard Star Wars list, but now you have it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.